Digits BB. Hello everyone, welcome back to Digits BB. For the first time in 2.5 months, we are back with Night in the Woods. I just managed to find the time to schedule this game today, so we're going to be continuing the Night in the Woods Japanese playthrough today. Where we left off at the end of last stream, which was on May 1st, last time we played this game was on May Day. We left off with the start of the dinner at B's apartment hangout. So once I load the game, we are going to be choosing food at the grocery store with B to make dinner at her place. And this is actually a really important part of the playthrough because one of the last 2 achievements I need in this game is the achievement you get for making a good dinner, for picking good ingredients at the start of this side quest. So the only other achievement I need is the one for completing every possible journal entry in the game, which is essentially the 100% achievement, and that one's really complicated. But this one achievement is one that should be pretty simple. It's just that I've only ever done this hangout twice ever in this game, and the first time we apparently made a mistake and chose the wrong ingredients and didn't get the achievement. So this time around, we are properly prepared. I've looked up a guide on exactly what ingredients you need to choose. Hopefully the fact that I'm playing this in Japanese and the naming of certain items might be a little bit hard to understand. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. I want to get this darn achievement. It's like the 5th time I've played this game on Steam. So we're going to get it. And I'm just going to go on my Discord real quick for when the Digits crew actually shows up for my stream. Gosh, hopefully everything works okay here. My computer seems to be a bit slow right now, so I hope there are not any streaming issues today. Did that go through okay? I can't really... Oh yeah, it looks alright. Oh, and there's a City Hall announcement going on outside my apartment right now. Probably about a heat wave because it's supposed to be pretty hot today. Actually, we're probably at the point where we're going to get heat wave or not heat wave, but like heat stroke warning announcements every day from City Hall. That usually happens like after the rainy season when it starts to get like over 85 degrees every day. Hello, Grace. Speaking of heat wave announcements, Grace is currently melting. Hopefully she can melt her way into the live stream call so she can join me in a bit for voicing characters in this game. The first bit of the stream, though, will probably just be me reading because it's May and B. And unless Grace wants to voice B's dad or something, I guess that would be kind of funny. Let's see, has anybody else joined the call yet? Wait, can I see who's in the call on the... Oh, that's weird. Maybe if I change things around. I'm on my new tablet. I'm looking at this and it doesn't even show me as being in the live stream call right now. I don't know why that is. So I guess I can't see who else is in the call from my tablet. Alright, Grace is busy, so I guess it's just a solo Night in the Woods playthrough right now. So let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Digits BB solo Night in the Woods playthrough. I scheduled this for a reason, people. But apparently it's just me for now. Alright, so May and B at the grocery store. この店のせいでドンキースーパーが潰れたんだよ。The Donkey Supermarket went out of business because of this place. Also, hello, Nick. まあ、それもあったかもね. Yeah, I suppose it tends to be that way. I suppose that's the way it be. Donkey! でもさ、ここで働いてる人は全然関係ないからね. But that has nothing to do with the people who work here. Super! ハムパンツは警部に思い知らせてやったね。 I I informed the management of the Ham Panther about that. というかしている州の上院議員ってハマパンツの新会社の役員なんだって。By the way, did you know that a member of the state legislature is on the board of directors for Ham Panther? というか知ってる B ってマジで楽しくないことばっか言うんだって。Well, hey, did you know that B is always saying really boring stuff all the time? 知ってるよ。Yeah, I'm well aware. でもさ、ちょっと買いたいものあるんだけど。So there's a couple things that I wanted to buy. 今日は遊ぶって約束してたじゃん。Wait, didn't you promise that we were gonna play today? 遊んでるんだけど。We are playing right now, or we are hanging out. うちの晩ご飯の食材を買いたいだけだよ。But I'm here because I want to buy some food for dinner at my place. 後で別の店行くの。だるいしさ。I didn't feel like going shopping anywhere else. じゃあ今日の晩ご飯は私に決めさせて。Then let me decide the ingredients for tonight's dinner. 一緒に食べんの? Waiter, are you eating with us? Did the font update or I forget the difficulty? No, the font has always been like this, Grace. Remember, Night in the Woods has kind of a difficult to read font. Oh, has Emoto entered the live stream call? Wait, can I see that from my... Oh, I can't see it, and that's interesting. I guess on the Android version of Discord, or at least on this current tablet, it doesn't show me as being in the call, but it shows others. So I know that Emoto's here now. And yes, I remember, no shaky bakey. That's I decided to just go with the Japanese title in the stream for Go Chisou Sama, but I was like, maybe I should just title the stream No Shaky Bakey as a reminder. And Nick is making dad jokes in the Discord. Alright, so B says, wait, are you eating with us? E, can I? I guess so. いいけど. Yeah, I suppose so. それって逆に来てんの? それって逆に。違うよ。逆に来てんの. She says, wait, are you asking me? And B says, no. でも、なんか気まずいから、それに. But, so basically, May says, can I eat at your place? Or B's like, wait, are you eating with us? May's like, is that alright? And then B's like, I suppose so. And then May's like, wait, are you asking me? And B's like, no, but that's not exactly the best of ideas, I guess. Tashi ga kimeru wa. Alright, well, I'm going to decide stuff then. ちょっと待って、本気で言ってんの? Wait, hold up. Are you sure about this? じゃあいいよ。私買い物嫌いだし。I'll leave you to it then. I hate shopping. いるのは、メインとサイド2つかな。So I guess stuff we need is we're going to need one main and two sides. Alright, so the options here are... Alright, there's a kidnapping plot going on in my Discord right now. People aren't paying attention to the game. Just kidding. So May says, oh, 上品だね, or っていうか、なんだったらメインになんのかな? So the two options are, ooh, fancy. Or, by the way, what exactly constitutes a main dish?
他のを選んでからまた生鮮食品売り場に寄ろう。
That's long-winded. So May's like, what exactly is a main? So B says we'll choose something. We'll choose something else from the seisen shokuhin uriba. That must be the deli, right? That's a very long-winded word for a deli in Japanese. So May says we'll check out the deli after we pick everything else. Dessert wa? What about dessert?
私たちガキじゃないんで。
We're not children, you know. How do you read that? Zensai mais. It means veggies, basically, but I guess it would be appetizers, wouldn't it? Because it's mai. That's right as Zensai. That's what I thought. So Zensai means appetizer. What about appetizers? Did the game just freeze on me?
予算ってもんがあるんだけど。
We're on a budget here, May. わかった。じゃあ B は適当にしといてすぐ戻るわ。Alright, May. Or alright, B. Leave it to me. I'll be right back.
とにかく早くしてくれ。そんで変なものはやめてね。あと、お父さんはブロッコリーダメだからね。
Alright, so B says, alright, well, make it quick and don't buy anything too weird. By the way, my dad can't eat broccoli. Oh man, so refreshing to play this game again. It's been so long.
何か缶詰がいるね。
We're gonna need something. We're gonna need some canned food. Is that all she has to say? Yeah. Alright, so let me pull up the Remember Pumpkinhead Guide channel and look at our list here. So there's a list of things that are guaranteed to provide us a good dinner. The absolute most important thing is no freaking shaky bakey. Did we get the shaky bakey last time? Is that what screwed this up? It's been so long I wouldn't remember. Probably the last time we did this hangout would probably have been the first or second playthrough of this game is my guess. Which was like over a year ago now. Alright, so we need... First thing we're going to get is cream of chicken soup. Alright, so there's tash, green beans. What is this? That's probably like mashed potatoes, green beans. This is probably the one, because... Oh, that's the one. Cream iri chicken soup. So cream of chicken soup. Yeah, やっぱり違うな. No, that's not it. Or, これで OK. Alright, this will work. Or so. Alright, so we have cream of chicken soup. It was our doom, the shaky bakey of doom. Alright, next thing we need is mac and cheese. I guess that's one of our sides. I guess everything is clearly labeled enough here that I'm not worried about making language mistakes. Mac plus cheese. 定番の macaroni and cheese. The standard mac and cheese. よし、これにしよう。Oh, うまそう。So May says, alright, let's go with this. Looks delicious. Alright, next thing we need is biscuits. Is that in here? I got quick biscuits. What else can we get? Oh, there's only two things in here. Cream greens and quick biscuits. Or quick skits. Oh, scone. Oh, they call them scones in Japanese, but they're biscuits and they're clearly labeled as such, so. I think when I watched a Japanese playthrough this game, the guy I was watching was on this mission. He was really intrigued by the names of the foods listed like this. Alright, so biscuits. This looks good. Alright, last thing we need. Oh, that's it as far as these items go. Oh, what's over here? Karegu kona dou kana? Tasukani niku niau yo ne. Oh, that's the shaky bakey, dude. That's shaky bakey right there. And in Japanese, it's just called like karage flakes, like fried chicken flakes. But it's shaky bakey, dude. We don't need that shit. Absolutely not. Yappa yameta. No, we're done with that shit. Alright, so do we just go check in on B now, or do we go straight to the deli? Otou-san wa seisen shokuhin uriba de hataraite kara niku wa soko de kaeba ii shi ne. Alright, so May says, my dad works at the deli, so we can just go buy some meat there. Which, as I said, the word for deli, a 4-letter word. I mean, I suppose it's delicatessen is the full word for that in English, but they take the 4-letter word deli and make it to seisen shokuhin uriba, which is, that's a word that contains 6 kanji and 1 hiragana.
Wakata.
Got it. Alright, so we're bringing B with us. May's in charge of deciding the food and she's not even carrying the grocery basket? Ridiculous. What a child. Hello, ladies. That's exactly what he says. Yo, Otou-san. Hey, Dad. Yeah, B. Hisashiburi da na. Hey, B. Long time no see.
Broski-san, o genki desu ka?
Are you basically like, are you well, or how are you, Mr. Broski? Waruku nai yo, not bad. Hibi niku to sugoshiteiru yo. I've been spending time with the meat these days. Nikuyu, meat friends, or hitori de yatten no? All by yourself? Nikuyu, meat friends. Gosh, that should be the Japanese word of the day, but I already chose the Japanese word of the day for later in the stream. Nikuyu. Grace, if you're listening, I'm sure you appreciate that. Nikuyu. Meat friends. Umaku kiru ni wa shouhin to nakuyoku shinai to na. You gotta get along with your products if you want to handle them well.
So desu ne.
I see. こんなとこで会うのってなんか変な感じするね. It feels a little bit weird seeing you here. ここか食玩のどっちかだな。食玩. Oh, so Shoko, I mean the Public Employment Security Office, so basically the unemployment office. So Kokuka, he says, well, it's hard to tell exactly what he's saying here. He's saying like better here than the unemployment office, I guess. That's what he's saying. Saki kuru toki, ongaku no senseiを見たかも. So May says the last time I came here, the guy working here was a school music teacher.
Armistead sensei datta yo.
Yeah, that was Armistead sensei. Or, well, Mr. Armistead. Nanka iriguchi de aisatsu shite ta n da kedo, are te shigoto nano? He was just greeting people at the door, or at the entrance. Is that really a job? So. Demukai kakari te yatsu da yo. Yeah, that's called a greeter. Doka de mita koto aru te omotte ta. I feel like I've seen that before. Shokoante at the unemployment office. 要するにここで働くか失業のまんまかだな。Basically it's either this or be unemployed. そうか。I see. で、お二人は何のご用で? So, what are you two doing here?
晩ご飯の食材を買いに。
We're here to buy some food for dinner. お父さんは元気? How's your father doing?
まあまあですね。
He's alright. じゃあ何にする? So, what'll it be? Alright, so the options here are beef, chicken, give me your best fish, or pork. And I mean, I know it's chicken, but at the same time, you know, I have that feeling like I have to still look at my my guide image here to make this decision. I mean, we did everything right last time. I think it's just that we missed the spot in the list where it said do not buy shaky bakey, and that was our downfall. But we're buying chicken as our main dish here. 間違いなしだな. Can't go wrong with that. どうしようかな。これでいいかな? So, how about it? Are we good to go here? Oh, we can like still backtrack and like redo everything from here, I guess. But we are good to go. So we got all the right ingredients: cream of chicken soup, mac and cheese, biscuits, chicken with no shaky bakey. B. 今度ご飯食べに来てよ. B. You should come over for dinner sometime. Hamapansa ni? What, at the Ham Panther? 家に決まってんだろう. No, it's gotta be at our house, right? 美味しいの作っとくからさ. I'll make something good. ここなら何でもさばけるしな. Sabakeru. What does that word mean? Oh, to judge them. Okay, so kokonara nandemo. So he says like it's basically saying like I can like judge everything from here. Basically saying he's like the meats expert.
もしよければ行きます。ありがとうございます。
Sure, I'll come over sometime if I can. Thank you. じゃあ肉よろしくね. Say hi to the meats for me. To the Niku you, the meat friends. Hi yo. Got it. Yosh, 晩ご飯決定だ. Alright, dinner has been decided.
何選んだか見る気力もないわ.
So B says basically like I can't discern what you've chosen for us today.
本当疲れ切っている.
I'm tired. 絶対美味しいよ. It's gonna be great.
じゃあ行こう.
Alright, let's go. さあ、どんなの選んだか見てみようか. Should I take a look at the things you've chosen? ふむふむ、はいはい。素敵な晩ご飯になりそうだな. He says, let me take a look here. Yeah, this looks like it'll make a great dinner.
わかりました。ありがとうございます、ブロスキーさん.
Got it. Thank you, Mr. Broski. お父さんにもよろしくな. Say hi to your dad for me too. またね、お父さん. Later, Dad. じゃあな. Oh, Luigi Firewolf is here. Hello, Luigi Firewolf. Night in the woods after trolling treasure chest should be more fun. Yeah, I guess Luigi Firewolf is the only one who saw the pain of the the last Super Mario 64 stream where I mean, Dire Dire Talks was nowhere. Shifting Sandland was the worst level by far in my playthrough, but I was having some fun with an underwater level of Mario 64 the other day where you have to swim up to these treasure chests in order, and the game's controls are really finicky about having to be like directly facing the front of the treasure chest to open it. And if you don't open them in order, you just get zapped. And there's one that's very hard to like touch the treasure chest properly without getting sucked into a vortex and dying. So I had some mishaps with that level that Luigi Firewolf was a witness to. All right, so yeah, 楽しかったな. Well, that was fun.
ただの買い物だけどね。
It was just a normal shopping trip.
本当に。
Oh God, how do you read that? I feel like it's probably a word that's like very easy to read, but like it's written in, like it's a word that would normally be written in kanji, but they're in kana, but they wrote it in kanji here. I don't remember able to read that. Alright, let me just... This is a learning process, guys. Sometimes it's important to just, you know, look up these words. That's the one that's right is here, or D. I feel like this is a word I've seen before, I just can't place it. It's also proving to be a pain in the ass to find. Oh, Kai. Okay, yeah, that usually is written in kana. That's weird to see that written in kanji. It
本当に生きがい感じてるね。
was totally worth it though. Hiniku iwarete mo betsu ni mon. May says, I'm just gonna pretend that you're not being sarcastic. Kaimono te tanoshin da mon. Shopping is fun. And yes, it is true that that level, that Mario 64 level, even when you do it properly, is still like almost a death trap.
Banzai.
Alright, so the moment of truth. Are we going to make an accidentally good dinner?
Gohan da yo.
Brought food. Or like dinner time is basically what you said. Oh, kore kanari ikashiten kana? Ikashiten na. Yo, this is actually pretty good.
そうだね。ちょっとビビるくらい美味しい。
Yeah, it's surprisingly tasty. Arigato. Thanks. 俺のばあちゃんチキンビスキットってよく作ってたな。My grandmother used to make chicken biscuits a lot. 農場に住んでた頃 when she lived on the farm.
え、いいばあちゃんって農場持ってたの？
Wait, Grandma he she owned a farm?
靴屋さんやってたんじゃないの?
Didn't she run a shoe shop? Did the game just freeze on me? Guys, the game just froze on me. Let's hope that fixes really quick. Maybe the game is struggling to load the achievement or something. Alright, here we go. So didn't she own a shoe shop? Mama, komakai koto wa ii nda yo. Yeah, something like that. Kore kara maiban ban gohan o makase yo kana. I think I'm gonna leave dinner to you every night from now on.
やだ。すぐ糖尿病で死んじゃって。
B says no, because that would make you die of diabetes. By the way, guys, the word for diabetes in Japanese is like even more fun to say than diabetes in English. The Japanese word for diabetes is tonyobyo. It's just a long series of yo sounds. Tonyobyo. Which means like... I guess that would mean like... to translate that literally, it's like sugar urine disease, basically. That's what those kanji are. Oh gosh, we don't need a crash counter for Night in the Woods. Let's not bring that into this game. Nakoto ne yo. That's come on, that's not true. Watashi hamburger mo tacos mo pizza mo tsukureru yo. May says I can make hamburgers and tacos and pizza too. Or ato is that supposed to be yakiniku? Well, what is that kanji? Yakiniku no doria mo tsukureru yo. Like I can make like a rotisserie chicken, I guess. Alright, hamburger, tacos, and pizza too.
だったらそれで死んじゃって。
Yeah, and that's what's gonna kill you. まあどうせ死ぬんだからハンバーガーして悪かねえな。Well, you know, since I'm gonna die anyway, death by hamburger doesn't sound all that bad. Sarada mo dekiru shi. I can make salad too.
それはよかった。
Glad to hear. Hey, お前はいいやつだな, mate. You're a good person, mate. Grace, he said the line. He said いいやつだな. Dude, let's save this real quick. Hold on. I need a screen cap of this. He said いいやつだな. That phrase is like an inside joke with a line sticker that Grace has. Just gonna save that real quick. He said the line. Alright, B's dad is a champ in this game. Ha 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 ha. Arigato, atashi sugureteru nde. Thanks, I'm spectacular at this after all. Iiyatsu da na. What does that line mean? It means like what a good guy, basically, or like you're a good person. Or like what a champ, something along those lines.
来月15日までは
Oh god, did the game freeze again? Why is the game doing this? Yeah, I would not trust Google Translate in that kind of phrase.
来月15日分までは払っといたから。
I paid it off by the 15th or well, gotta pay it off by the 15th of next month. Wakatta. Got it. Iwashio no ken wa mou katazuita no ka? What about the, would that just be rock salt? I'm assuming that's what that means. Does that read as Iwashio or does it read as something else? Ganen or Iwashio, yeah. Rock salt, yep. So what about the rock salt situation? Did you get that sorted out?
大丈夫なはず。
Yeah, it should be fine. Robo wa mada dekai truck notten no ka? Does Rob still drive that huge truck?
多分。
Probably.
あとはいつかサインが必要だからカウンターに置いてる。
And we're gonna need some signs, so I left them on the counter. Ato de ii ka? Can take care of that later.
お願いだからちゃんとやって。あさってには給料を払わなきゃいけないし。
So I'm asking you, so make sure to do it, okay? And payday is in 2 days, or the day after tomorrow. いちいち言わなくたって分かってんだよ。Alright, you don't have to nag me about it.
分かってるけどでも。
Yeah, alright, I get it, but... だからいらねえって。誰の名義で借りてるって思ってんだよ。名義。Oh, Meigi meaning like a name on a deed or whatever, so... I got it, alright? Whose name is on the deed after all?
お父さんの。
Yours. みんなの給料は誰の名義で支払わなれてんだ? And whose name is signed off on the salaries on the paychecks?
お父さんの。
Yours. 美味しかったよ、め。ご苦労さん。That was delicious, man. Good work. I just got the achievement! Yeah! Accidentally good dinner! We've been streaming this game for like almost freaking like a year and 3 months now. A year and 4 months now. We got the second to last achievement. The only achievement left is the journal achievement, which who knows if I'm ever gonna get that one because it's ridiculous. Accidentally good dinner, BB. It's interesting timing. I was kind of concerned. I was like, is this glitching? Like, why have I not seen the achievement yet? And you just get it randomly during this cutscene when B's dad says, good job. Konya wa Smelters no shiai da. There's a Smelters match tonight. Smelters! Alright, what more do we need with the journal? I'm honestly not sure. I feel like we've done so much in this game that, like... Maybe the animatronics are one of the only things that we still need, but I could be wrong. I mean, there's so many journal entries that are possible, and I don't know which ones I have and don't have. Oh god, I just had a thought. You know, with the bass guitar songs that you play with the band, you know how there's like... There's the achievement you get for playing all of them like super well, which I probably have all those because we have the good performance achievement. And we also had the achievement with playing all of them badly. What if there's a different achievement of playing like average on every bass song? Like, what if that's a thing? Because who knows if I have that. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I know there's like achievement guides you can look up where somebody made like an entire like Google sheet out of every single detail of the journal that you need to get that achievement. So that seems like hard work. Anyway, Smelters match tonight.
私たちは向こうの部屋にいるから
We'll be in my room down the hall. じゃあ、お前らは楽しんどきな。I will have fun, you two. Mish, arigato, me. Thanks for the dinner, May. Hi. I like just some of the facial expressions in this game where you know how you can just visibly see the discomfort of the characters in this scene? Where, like, B's dad is just chilling. B, like, clearly does not want to be there and has this kind of bitter look in her eyes. And May's just kind of sitting there feeling really awkward and confused. Just the visuals in this game are always great. Smeltazuka. Smelters, huh? Hello, first time viewer here. Hello, I follow Rivers. LL, welcome to Night in the Woods, Japanese playthrough. So, Smelters, huh? Omae mo fan nano ka? You a fan too? So demo nai ne. Not really, or... Watashi wa ice hockey ga suki. I'm more a fan of hockey myself. I'll go with that one. Turn May into a Canadian playthrough. Ice hockey ka. Ch. Says ice hockey, huh? Pfft. Ice hockey no doko ga dame nano? What's wrong with ice hockey? Otoko no kusei ni yo skate 履いて氷の上で女みてえに踊ってんじゃねえかよ. Alright, so B's dad is a misogynistic boomer. He says, basically says, hockey is a sport where these men put on skates and dance on top of the ice like women. Otagai boko boko ni naguri aojan. Yeah, and they beat the shit out of each other. Ma, sports nano ni yo. Boru ga nai no mo okashii n da yo. Well, it's weird to call it a sport when there's no ball involved. Demo sa, shiai ga owaru made ni dareka ga ookega suru no te touzen na koto jan. Yeah, but big fights are always breaking out by the end of the match, right? Yeah, I don't watch hockey, but I know it's like notorious for the fighting among players. Sportsmanship ga kakeru n da yo, ice hockey wa. There's no proper sportsmanship in hockey. Atashi ga ima itteta koto kiite nakatta. Sportsmanship ga kakeru te kaketeru te douyu koto? Were you listening to anything I was saying? What do you mean by there's no sportsmanship? Alright. Alright, so off to B's room. Marathon. I mean, yeah, and like a lot of track and field, obviously, unless you play like discus or shot put, there's no ball-like object. Or swimming, or I mean... I guess most sports that are popular in the US in terms of people watching on TV or going to games or whatever, most sports are ball sports like basketball, football, soccer to a lesser extent. But I mean, obviously, like a lot of like Olympic or baseball too. I mean, a lot of Olympic sports though, like anything involving track or swimming, obviously is not a ball sport, but is still competitive. If anything, I find some of the gymnastics type events more interesting to watch than like long, drawn out, like football type sports. It's like, it's pretty impressive to watch the athleticism of like sprints and swimming and like gymnastics and that kind of thing. Alright, so May says, Saikin hikoshite kita no? Did you move here recently?
10ヶ月くらい前かな。
About 10 months ago.
荷物は整理してないの?
Still not finished unpacking? That's the two things we can see here. It's a nice record player, or your previous home was a little better, wasn't it? Moto says climbing, surfing, and skateboarding are now in the Olympics. Actually, I didn't know about any of those sports. Interesting to imagine climbing being an Olympic sport. Like, there's obviously competitive aspect to surfing or skating, but is climbing just like a climbing race? Is that how it would work as an Olympic competitive sport? I don't know. I feel like I don't even want to like see or hear of the Olympics this summer, just out of protest for the corruption involved in the event this year. I mean, the Olympics are always corrupt, but anyway. So it's a nice record player you've got there. まあ、レコードプレイヤーにしてはね。As far as, yeah, it's a nice record player as far as record players go, I guess.
お母さんのだった。
That was my mom's. For everyone watching who isn't aware, it's already been revealed at this point in the game's plot that that B's mother died when she was still in high school, or when she and May were still in high school, but May actually like got B mad by forgetting about that death. 私、レコードなんか持ってないんだよね。I don't have any records myself. レコードって意味がよくわかんない。I don't really understand the point of having records.
お母さんは大好きだった。
My mom loved them.
お母さんが同い年だった時、それにレトロだったんだけどね。
Even though records were just as much of a retro thing when my mom was our age. 今だってレトロじゃん。Wait, or did I misread that? Basically, May is saying like, well, they're still retro though.
レトロってそういうもんなんだよ。
Well, that's what retro is. で、ちょっと質問。So quick question. B の、so two questions here. B のお父さんって一体何をしてんのよ。何をしてんのお店で。So what exactly does your dad do at the shop now? Or B のお父さんってアップダウンが激しいよね。Or so the options are what exactly does your dad do at the shop now? Or your dad's really an up and down kind of guy, isn't he? Do we have a preference? I suppose I can steer this conversation a bit. I feel like it's gonna go more or less the same way no matter what we say, but is there a preference? You ask about what he does at work, or kind of comment on his personality? Nobody's responding. Two, click the second one. Alright, so B のお父さんってアップダウンが激しいよね。
良いもそうでもないってあるね。
He's got his good days and his not so good days.
場合によって一日でどっちも悪って時もあるし。
And it can be both in the same day depending on how it goes. 母、グレグも昔からそんな感じなんだよね。Yeah, Greg's been like that since forever ago too. ただもっとこう楽しいっていうか。But so, what exactly is May saying here? Like I don't know if he's like, if that's a good thing, or I don't know if he's like happy though, something like that.
まあグレグだって。
Oh gosh, how do you read that first kanji? I understand what's being said here from context, but how is that word read? soul.
まあグレッグだってそううつ病だからね。
So B says I'm pretty sure Greg is bipolar. So that's the... I didn't know that was the word for... I knew the word for depression, but there's an extra kanji added to make it like bipolar disorder. Soutsubyou. Which like literally means like bouncing up and down depression. Go shindan arigatou gozaimasu, B sensei. Thanks for the diagnosis, Dr. B.
お父さんは何年もかけてのネローゼって感じ。
I'm pretty sure my dad's had dementia for the last couple years. 今は B か完全に店を経営しているよな。It seems like you're pretty much the manager of the shop nowadays, right, B? Or like the owner, the management?
そんな感じだね。
Sounds about right. でも全部お父さん名義でしょ? But your dad still gets the credit for everything? なのに全部やってんのは B なんだよね。But you're the one who does everything, right, B? それにだよ、それに毎日働いてるし。Right? I mean, you're working every day too. 私はやめた方がいいと思うんだけどね。I think you ought to just quit. Or if it were me, I would just quit. Alright, so two options once again. B が身売りしているようなもんじゃん。So the first option is like B, it's like you're selling yourself out, or like selling yourself out basically. Or 私ならやめるね。Or if it were me, I would quit. So the two options here are like B, you're selling yourself out. Or if it were me, I would quit the job. Preferences? If there's anybody watching, is there anybody out there? 2. If it were me, I would quit. それは店ごとFushu? Is that how you'd read that? Or is that dashu? It's a similar kanji that has a different reading. Oh, it's dashu. それか店ごとをダッシュする. I would basically like disown the shop, like just like throw it all away basically. だって B が反対を何もしないからお父さんはさらに and B you're not pushing back against your dad at all, and so your dad is
次言う前によく考えるよ。
B says, can you think before you speak? Or like, can you think before you say anything else? Alright, again, two options. ただ B にもっと主張してほしい。もしくは自分のためにやめてほしいんだよ。So, May says, B, you should stand up for yourself more, or you should, I think you should stand up for yourself more, or you should quit for your own good. Or, ただ B がずっと黙って我慢するのは良くないって. Or B, I don't think it's good to just put up with all this in silence. Just to put up with it without saying anything. These are more or less the same kind of thing. So first is stand up for yourself or quit the job. The second one is it's not good for you to just put up with everything silently. Or the first one.
やめるって。
Quit?
本気で言ってんの？たらやめたらいいって。
You really think you can just say that? Put it like that? Just quit?
目は完全に現実維持してるよ。
Is that right as ihi? Ihiしてんな? Alright, hold on. Dictionary time. Difficult kanji. I feel like some of the kanji they use in this game aren't even like daily use regular kanji that people would normally read. Oh, wait a minute, I was reading the kanji wrong anyway. It's not what I thought it was. It's just the weird font. It's Tohi? Is that word?
目は完全に現実逃避してんな。
You were completely detached from reality, May. だって、B バカ苦労してんのにお父さんだけ。Something cut in, John. Oh my god, with the kanji in this game and the fonts too. Hold on, quick kanji check. Oh, Molkeru. Oh, yeah, I should know that kanji. だって、B バカ苦労してんのにお父さんだけ儲かってんじゃん。But B, it's stupid that you had to work so hard and your dad just takes all the money from it.
もう死ねよ。
Wow. So, B basically just told May to drop dead. Or basically just said fuck off is essentially what she's saying. Huh? Nande sonna? Or the two things you can say are what? Or why would you say that, basically?
Gah.
Nana no maji de? What's your deal?
ちょっと現実を見せてやるよ。
Alright, so let me give you a little taste of reality here.
クリークってやつしてる？修理工のクリーク。
You know that dude Creek, the repairman Creek? Or Click, something like that. Shiranai or Aru? I don't know him, or is there such a person? Aru?
子供の頃にやったことあるよ。
You would have met him when you were a kid.
中学生の時にクリークが運転を教えてあげようかって言ってきたのよ。
When you were around 15, Click said he would teach you how to drive. Or he would teach me how to drive.
だけどお父さんが断ってあいつと二人きりになるなって注意したんだ。
So when I was 15, he said he would teach me how to drive. But my dad turned that down and said, don't you ever, and like warned me, don't you ever spend time alone with him. なんだよそれ or よくわかんないんだけど so May says, wait, what do you mean? Or I don't really get it. These are basically the same thing.
若い子に手を出すやつなんだよ。
Basically, he's a guy who like touches like young children. Basically saying like he's a pedophile.
しかもね、そんなやつだって分かってんのに。まだ店に勤めてんだよ。
And so, even knowing all that, he still works at the shop. なんでクビにしないの? How come you haven't fired him?
私には権限がないんだよ。
Quick vocab check. B says, I don't have the power to do that.
あったとしてもうちのチームの一員だし、それに周知企業と一番できたんだよ。修理チームはあいつにかかってんだよ。
So B says, I don't have the power to do that, and even if I did, he's the best on our team. Or he's like a good team member. To be honest, he's like the best on our team. The whole team depends on him.
お父さんが何もしないせいでよ。
And my dad's not going to do anything about him.
それにクリックにも家族いるし、職を失ったら家族も困るんだ。
And Click's got a family, and if he lost his job, then that would hurt his family too. 最低じゃん。なんか吐きそうになってきた。So May says either that sucks, or I feel like I'm going to be sick. Like I feel like I'm going to puke.
私もだよ。
Yeah, same.
よくわかる感覚なんだよ。
I am well aware of the situation. とにかく私が言いたいのはいつまでもそんなやつを許しちゃうと。But basically May's saying but if it were me, I still feel like I wouldn't just allow someone like that to, you know.
許しちゃうって
allow? B は弱いやつじゃないんだからさ。You're not a weak you're no weakling, B. B はだってすげえやつじゃん。You're a strong person, or you're an amazing person, B.
お前すげえって。
Like you said I'm like amazing.
お父さんに死なれてんのってどこがすげえってたんだよ。
What is amazing about having your mother? What's amazing of having your mother die, or like having your mother die on you, basically?
私が部屋にポツンって座ってんのってどこがすげえってんだよ。
What's so amazing about me just sitting around in my room? ごめんね、ただ私。I'm sorry, I was
お前は本当バカだよね。ちゃんと自覚してんのそれ。
You're a real idiot, you know that? Do you have no self-awareness? Or なんだよ, what are you saying?
なんだよってお前。
What do you mean? Is that all you have to say for yourself?
お前がさ、勝手に正論出したって、従おうと思ったって、無理な時だってあんだよ。
So just think of everything that B was saying here. So basically B saying like you think you can just say that you're telling the truth, or that you're saying I'm just going along with it when it's like an impossible situation, something like that.
したってやってんじゃないよ。
It's not that I want to do this.
やるしかねえんだよ。
I have no choice. いつだって他に選択肢あんじゃん? But there's got to be something else you can do, or like you have to have some choice in this. Or いつだって選択できんじゃん? Or so the options are there's got to be other choices or other ways. Or there had to be, like, you had to have a choice somewhere along the way. Basically, she's saying more or less the same thing.
どんな選択?
What choice?
いや、マジで教えてよ。
Like, really, I'm serious. Tell me what choice.
今の私に他に選択あんの?
You really think I've got another choice here? わかんない。普通に出てたらいいじゃん。I don't know. Like, you could just, like, run off or leave. Or, お父さんにこんな生活ダメだよってはっきり言ったらいいじゃん. Or just tell your dad straight up, like, you can't live like this. These are kind of different options, so any preference here? Either say you could just leave, or if you could just tell your dad I can't live like this. Number two, why don't you just straight up tell your dad I can't live like this?
は? なんて言ったらいいって?
What? Tell him what?
お前の言う通りにしろっていうの?
Just tell him exactly what you said?
じゃあさ、どうしたらいいんだよ? あ、言ってみるよ. 言ってみるよ.
So what do you think I should do then, huh? Or, like, what do you think I should do then? What? Just tell me straight up.
マジでぶっ殺して今ここで.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you right fucking here. Is essentially what May said, or B said.
お前は間違っているとか、こうしたらとか言ってきやがるし.
Okay, so B is essentially saying all you do is, like, basically, like, spout bullshit or tell me what I should do.
何も分かってもねえのによ.
Even though you don't understand any of this.
お父さん見捨てたらみたいなしょうもないアドバイス勝手にしやがるし.
You just tell me all this worthless advice, like I should just throw my dad away.
お父さんはもうさいだし、仕事ができないぐらい精神も痛んじゃないってんのに.
My dad's getting old, and he doesn't have it in him, like, mentally to be able to work anymore.
あ、でも一応褒めてやるよ. 晩ご飯のまかったよめ.
But he says all these nice things about you, like, oh, nice dinner, May.
たくもこいつマジで.
Basically, like, you were such a little...
人んちで嫌なことばっか言いやがって.
You just go saying stupid shit in other people's homes.
余計なストレスかけやがってよ。
Just adding more and more stress to other people's day. だから違うって、今の生活は B に良くないんだって。That's not it at all. I'm just telling you, B, that this lifestyle isn't good for you, or だからそうじゃねえって。That's not what I'm saying. Let's go with the second one.
じゃあさ、違うってんだから、一体何が言いたいの？
Okay, so if that's not what you're saying, then what the hell are you telling me? が、私だってわかんねえよ。Basically, I don't freaking know, dude.
グレグだってどうせどっかで適当にバカみてえに遊んでんだろう。
So Greg is also just fooling around all the time like a freaking idiot.
私はご飯作るとか給与計算しなきゃいけないし。
Greg just gets to fool around like a freaking idiot while I have to make all the meals and manage all the finance statements, all the financial stuff.
私の生活、私の人生ってお前は何一つ分かってねえんだよ。
You don't understand a single thing about the way I live.
お前は私がするべきことって言ってきやがんだけど。
And yet you're here trying to tell me how I should live or what I should do.
人にアドバイスを求めるときはお前には絶対頼めねえよ。
I don't recall ever asking you for advice. Or basically like you're never mind. You're not the kind of person who's in any way qualified to give advice. わかった、だからごめんって。Okay, I get it. I'm sorry.
はいはい、ごめんだって、いつもごめんばっかじゃんか。
Yeah, alright. I'm sorry. All you ever say is I'm sorry.
マジでわかってねえんだよ。
You just don't get it, do you? 私、帰った方が良いよね。I think I should just be going now.
帰って。
Yeah, go home. Alright, so that was the B dinner hangout. And my voice is worn out. I could really use an official _Grace or someone to help me read these lines. Doing that B voice for so long. Subarashi chicken. Yatta ze. That was some good chicken. Good chicken, alright. He's just falling asleep on the couch. Hydrate. I've been drinking water throughout these cutscenes, but let me finish off my bottle of water. I have been hydrating, though. Alright, so we got... Oh, dude, did we maybe get a... Is this a new unique journal entry for making a good dinner? I'm not sure. So it says, Hamu pansa ban gohan. Or ban shoku. Otou-san, kenka. So the first half there just says, Ham Panther dinner. And it says, dad. And then... Oh, that's as in like May's dad, and then kenka, meaning like a fight or argument, and then bullet list. Nani shitenda na tashi? What the hell am I doing? Hito tasuke shitakata no ni. Atashi wa kuzu da. Football. Okay, so The bullet pointed items are, what am I doing? I'm just trying to help people, but I'm an idiot. And at the very bottom is B's dad, football. I like that football picture, just B's dad with a football over his head. I like her journal. Alright, so we can talk to May's dad. Ah. Dostano? What's up? 今日は疲れちゃった. I'm tired after today. Or I'm tired today. 私も Me too. 遊んでるだけなのに? Even though all you were doing was playing around. 意外と疲れちゃうよ. It's surprisingly tiring. お父ちゃんには遊んでる暇なんかないな. Your dad doesn't have any time to play though. でも職場に来てくれて嬉しかったよ. But I'm glad you came to visit me at work. そうだね. まだ生きてなかったからね. Yeah, that's true. I haven't been able to go over and visit. まあ、帰ってきてそんなに経ってないし. Yeah, it hasn't been that long since he came back. それに、スーパーに来ることってあんまないだろう. You, don't really come to the supermarket all that often. 実は、こっそり行って、鍵に隠れて、監視してるかもしれないよ. What if I'm there in secret, just hiding somewhere watching you? とにかく来てくれて嬉しかった. Anyway, I'm glad you came over. また行くね. Yeah, I'll come again sometime. I don't know if the people who haven't really seen this game much are still watching right now, but you might have seen earlier that May's dad works at the deli at the local like big chain grocery store now. He used to work in the coal mines in the town before they closed down, and also because like that kind of work is just like too old to be able to do that kind of job anymore. There's a lot that kind of just in these conversations is kind of told you in kind of subtle ways. Like it's kind of hinted that May's father is like a recovering alcoholic as well, and that there were like issues in the family at one point. お母さんは今日どうしたの? What's mom up to today? ちょっとストレスが溜まってるだけだよ. She's just a little stressed. Oh yeah, I think we haven't seen this since the last stream, which was months ago, but I think in the morning on this day in game was one of the days that May's mom was like really stressed and didn't have time to talk and was just looking all bummed out. 曖昧すぎるよ. She seems like too like dazed out, like too out of it. She seems really out of it. まあな. Yeah, I guess so. こんなこと聞きたくないだろうけど。大人ってのは相当ストレスが溜まるもんなんだよ. So, you might not want to hear this, but being an adult is there's a lot of stresses involved in being an adult. Twitch is twitchy. Alright, well thanks for joining anyway, Grace. Now you can hear everything live. I appreciate if you could just read something like a minor character to give my voice a break. Yada na. May's like, man, that sucks. とりあえず今までのストレスは消えればいいんだけど. I wish I could just erase all the other stress I've had to deal with so far. And there's Nick being the Steve guru. いや、それもそのまま続くんだよ. Nah, all that stuff just keeps going. ち. でも人生って短いし、そのうち楽になるから. But life is short, and there are things you can enjoy along the way too. それって 死ぬってことでしょ? What, like dying? で、2階の部屋の扉の前の荷物は? So, how about those, how about all that junk piled up in front of the door on the second floor? わかった。後で片付けとくから。Yeah, yeah, alright, I'll sort it out later. さあ、テレビタイムだ. Let's watch some TV. もうちょっとね. Alright, just a little bit. Alright, I'm not going to read through all the Garbo Malloy stuff, because too much of it. I'll watch TV, but I'll not pay attention to it. Alright, so I guess that means that all this stuff is still here. I don't remember what day this becomes like an unlockable area, but didn't we mess up tooth% in this playthrough? I don't think we like checked the thing we're supposed to check on the first day in the game or whatever. Like tooth% is a full sequence, right? Like you have to do everything properly from the beginning. Dude, it's been so long. I want to play some bass, dude. Alright guys, any requests on bass? Space Dragon, Die Anywhere Else, or Weird Autumn. That's all we have so far. If we had done Greg's Hangout today, we would have unlocked Cycles, but on the current playthrough, we can't unlock that until B's college party toward the end of the game. Any bass requests? What are the options? Weird Autumn, Die Anywhere Else, Space Dragon, Space Dargon. What did we play last time? We haven't unlocked a song in this game for a while, I think. Space Dragon, I mean, Space Dragon is Space Dragon, but to be honest, that song's a little bit long and slow, so I'd rather play the other two for Up to Me. Let me think. Is tomorrow Harfest in the game? I can't remember if Harfest is tomorrow, but it should be coming up soon, which is the end of part 2. I think Pumpkinhead Guy might be, like on the first day of part 3. When we get Pumpkinhead Guy. That's the next song we're going to unlock. Actually, you know what? Pumpkinhead Guy might be on like the day of Harfest or like tomorrow, because... Or wait, I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm wrong. Because, like, you unlock the song TikTok on the, during the library thing. Okay, Weird Autumn. Oh, wait. No, Emoto's just posting the Autumn Leaves. But Grace is like, play Die Anywhere Else. Alright, you guys are taking too long to choose, so I'm going to do it. Die Anywhere Else. Yeah, this is like one of the signature songs in the game, so... I'm playing with a controller right now, so... Oh god, the game lagged out, fuck. Messed me up, dude. Ridiculous. Alright, that was great. I attribute all mistakes made to the game lagging. It was entirely the lag's fault. I played it spectacularly. And May says, not bad considering I don't know the song. It was great. Alright, let's check the computer for messages. Yo, B, ima iru? Yo, B, you there?
いるよ。
Yeah, I'm here. なんで、ああなっちゃったか、かわかんないけど、ごめんね. I don't know exactly what was going on earlier, but I'm sorry.
いいよ、私はもう寝るね。またね。
It's fine. I'm going to bed later. わかった. Okay. Yo. Hey, Grace. It's your character. Please. Please. Just gonna sit here until the situation is acknowledged in some way. Phone. Upset face. Okay, man. Well, what? Alright, Emoto, read Greg's lines. As everything is up to me today? Alright, fine. Konnichiwa. Hello. Oh, there's Nick. Hey, Nick, do you want to read Greg's lines? Nice, then, though. What you doing? なんも今日は今日はへこんでんだよな. I don't understand what that means. It's like, not much. I'm I don't really understand what he's saying here, probably because of weird contractions. どうしたの? Wait, what's up? Oh, I think he was just saying he's like kind of bummed out, is what he was saying. Grace says, hold on. I don't know how much. Oh, wait, Grace is unmuted, everybody. Official_Grace.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hello, Greg.
Hello. I muted my mom for like 2 seconds.
Oh, you were on the phone. Sorry, when you were
No.
saying on phone earlier, I didn't realize you meant a phone call. I thought you just meant you were watching the stream on your phone.
No, I'm on phone call.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I misunderstood.
はい。別にたまになるけど、or だけ。
Yeah, it's just something that happens sometimes. 最近流行ってんだよね. Yeah, it's been going around, happening to a lot of people. 私 B と喧嘩しちゃったよ. B and I had a fight earlier.
マジで? なんで?
Well, really? About what? よくわかんない。私は最低だからさ. I don't really know. I guess I'm just the worst.
俺も。
Yeah, me too. ろくでなし双子. The inadequate twins, like the worst twins.
ペアのジャケット買って、What's that?
後ろ
に書こうよ。
I'll write that on the back of a leather jacket. チームみたいな. It's like a team. 袖にでっかいうんこのワッペン貼ったらいいじゃん. What is a ワッペン?
ワッペン A whopping lizard.
Oh, a badge. Okay. So
Oh.
she says we'll stick some like some poop logos, some poop badges on the sleeves. へへへ。じゃあそろそろ寝るわ。Well, I'm gonna head to bed now.
Bye bye.
Later. Alright, do you have to go back on the phone now, Grace?
I do.
Alright.
Unmute.
Sorry, I didn't realize you're actually on a phone call.
No, it's okay. How do I mute? Oh.
Alright, Grace is muted for now, everybody. So let's say goodnight to Sharkle. And let's not say goodnight to Demon Tower. Well, goodnight, Demon Tower. I'm never playing you again. もう寝ちゃう? 寝る. Alright, go to bed. Hehehe. Oh, shoot, dude, dream sequence. Alright, it's... There's like some sun glare on my screen right now, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to see everything. Dream sequence. Dream scene. Dream scene. Good dream ka, bad dream ka. What caught on? To Oru Dream. Grace and I are really showing our Japanese skills during this dream sequence. Happy dream. Happy dream with good music. My dream. My bag. Oh gosh, I can hardly even see these ledges. Difficult to see. I can't see. Possum Spring, Deep Hollow County. Oh god, I seriously cannot even see what I'm doing. These dream sequences are very dark. Well, Nekisto musician. I found two more. Come on. Let's go up. Up again. Up the hill. Right. So dark. Can't see. Right yagami. Oh shit. Where am I? What the fuck? こへ行けばいいか。Oh shit, I fell again. All Japanese dream シーン。お、ミュージシャンだ。God damn it. Oh my god. I fell. Two more. Let's go up. So difficult to stream. What the fuck? How do I go up? So confused. First はライトに行こうか。レフトはもう終わりかな。あ、できた。グッドジャンプ。次、ネクストグッドジャンプ。ジャンプ、ジャンプ、ジャンプ、ジャンプ。次は、ジャンプミュージシャン。ラストはどこ？ Where is the last musician? This is the Olympic. そうかな。妹、Where is the last musician? Do you remember? Today is very hot. Hand so much 汗。妹 is typing. The position of the unlit pillar should give you a clue. Unlit pillar. Let's check. So much 汗。汗は英語で何 ?sweat. So much sweat. Very hot.
I'm sorry, I'm rolling.
Somebody please clip. Justin.
So much
Paragon
what?
Grey Ninja. Please. Oh, right.
That's gold. That's gold. Alright, I just... that was a good one. Oh,
You
gosh.
started it. You were like dream, and I just kept rolling with it because I'm just sitting here talking to
You
myself.
said so much ase, and I'm like, what he say? So much what?
Okay, I will say the whole ase thing. I just came up with that because of there's this one time like an old teacher at my school. Like it was like last year during the rainy season, right? Like it was like this awkward teacher who like cannot have a normal social interaction with a foreigner. And he was doing this thing where I was just going to the bathroom and like washing my hands after. And he just looks at me, he's like, he talks in like the most like patronizing way where he's just like, Nihon no tsuyu, like very slowly. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, Nihon no tsuyu. He's like brushing his, like pretending like he's like miming, wiping sweat off his arms. He's like, ase, ase. And then he gets really close to me. He's like, Kimochi warui. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, dude? Is it that hard to talk to a fellow human? So that's just what came to mind with the ase thing. Anyway, back to Japanese. Last musician. Up かな難しいそれ So difficult. Oh shit.アップはどうやってアップうんそう難しいどこだそうだカントファインドサライトおアップおライトおミュージシャンこれでフィニッシュダウンゴーダウンプリーズこれはソーダークドリームドリームシーンあここえ怖っ怖っ怖っあ美のお父さんだバッドドリームAlright, well, that's enough of that. I'm glad Grace found that funny, though. I'm sure it was great that she's trying to talk to her mom on the phone, and then she's just bursting out laughing because this dude in her ears is just talking ridiculous Japanese. Alright, so is today the day of Harfest? I'm not sure. Oh, it must be because there's the notice about it on B's message.
不在メッセージ。今夜ピクアクスにて収穫祭。劇場開幕。ポスムスプリングの怖い歴史を学びましょ
う。待ち汗。そう待ち汗。Yeah, we'll have to get a clip or a highlight of that whole dream later. Alright, so away message. Tonight the pickaxe is the Harfest drama show. Come learn about the terrifying history of Possum Springs. Grace, are you available to read now, or? I see you're on
Happy
mute.
Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
Boy, Halloween.
Scary Halloween. Yeah, Grace, what you wrote in the chat is so much ass. So much ass.
That's what I thought you said the first time.
Oh, really? You thought that's what I said? Very hot today. So much ass.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Oh, that's why you were like, what is asu? I was like, ase. Ase.
Yeah.
So, very sweato. Oh, the attic is clear now. Can we get the tooth in this game? I don't remember if we set this up properly. Do we know the locker combination? Cho matte. Ha 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 ha. Akekata shiteru shiten jan. Oh, we know it. We must have checked this. She says, wait, hold up. I know the how to open this. Hidari 45, migi 100. Hidari 22, hidari 90, migi 15. I'll admit, this is an embarrassing thing with how far I am in Japanese, but I still, like, always have to remind myself which kanji is left and which is right. Sometimes when I'm reading, I just randomly get the two mixed up. Arigato, Oji-san. Thanks, Grandpa. Or Granddad is what she calls him. Ho! Aichatta! Whoa, it opened! Nan nano kore? Wait, what's this? Furui... Ha? An old tooth? Kakujitsu ni ha da ne. Yeah, it's definitely a tooth. Oji-chan ga chikashitsu no kinko ni ha o hokan. My granddad left a tooth inside the safe in the basement. Wait, basement? I thought we were in the attic. Did we, like, jump down like a chute? Yosh! Yobiha ga doko de hitsuyo ni naru ka wakannai mon ne. You never know when you need a spare tooth. Ha-san yo, mo partner dakara ne. You're gonna be my partner, Mr. Tooth. Morachao, let's take it. Fushigi na ha, the mysterious tooth. Tooth percent. Alright, so we've got tooth percent guaranteed then, because we found the tooth. So we can do the final cutscene at the end of the game. Yo, Gomitori. Sup, trash bird. No books. Oh. あれからはかなり成長したな、私。 grown a lot since then. 背はちょっと高くなったし gotten a little bit taller. 横幅もちょっと大きくなったし and a little bit wider. おじいちゃんに合わせると丈夫にできてる子だって。My granddad would have called me a sturdy kid, a thick child. もうそれでいいわ。丈夫にできてるんだもん。Yeah, it sounds about right. I'm sturdy. ねえお母さん。Hey mom. んAlright, so we got two things we can say here. 大丈夫 Are you okay? Or どうしたの What's wrong? Any preference as to what we choose here? Pry? So, I mean, these are both basically prying. It's just a matter of nuance. Are you okay or what's wrong? Number 2, says Emoto. 別にどうもしてないわよ. It's nothing for you to worry about. 嘘つけ. You're lying. ね、そろそろ大学の話しない? So, are you ready to talk about college then? まあいいけど, no, not really. Or no, wait, no, she's saying maいいけどas in like, alright, I guess, or Mani, no, not really. For the sake of pride percent, should we talk about college? This is like a Dietz percent. で、何があったの? So, what happened? 私がいるべき場所じゃないんじゃないかなって. I just figured it wasn't really the place for me to be anymore. いるべき場所って the place for you to be? どういう意味? What does that mean? いや、やっぱいいわ. Alright, well, that's enough. また後で話そう. Let's talk about it more later. いつになったら話してくれるかしら? So, when exactly are you going to talk to me more about it? いつでもいくらでも聞いてあげるからね。Just when and... Wait, like how many times we're going to have to ask, basically. もう聞きたくてしょうがないのよ. I can't help wanting to hear about it. 家族みんなで決めたプランをなぜ突然断念しちゃったの? Like as to why you gave up years of family planning. お母さん何なの? What's the deal with, like, Mom, what's the deal? どうしたの急に? Like, what's up with this all of a sudden? あんたはね、ボロ. It's just the Borowski ka, it's right as K when it's in the family name, right? Borowski家で初めて大学まで進学したい人. The first member of the Borowski family to go to college. はいはい、わかってるって. Yeah, I know, I get it, Mom. 幼稚園の頃からずっと聞かされてんだから. I've only heard about it all the time since preschool. 生まれた時からずっと計画してたのよ. We've been planning for it since we were born. 18年間もかけてね. For 18 years. いろいろ大学だったのよ.いろいろ大変だったのよ. It was really a big struggle for us. それなのに結局ここにいたいって急に言い出しちゃって。So for you to just say that you just want to be here now and suddenly just come out with that. それだったらあれだけの努力と after all the hard work 大金と and all that money 不安は and all that worry 全く意味がなかったじゃないの All that amounted to nothing? 何また気分変動でも起こしてんの Are you having one of your mood swings again? 気分変動が激しいのはお母さんじゃないでしょう Your mother isn't the one who has the mood swings, okay? うちではお母さんが一番喜怒哀楽激しいじゃん You're the emotional one in this house, Mom. まあ、うちがあるうちに存分に楽しんでおきなさい What's my tablet has an update. So she says, all right, well, just enjoy all the time you like at home then. Huh? Oh, I must have misread that. That's right. She's saying something like enjoy your time at home while you can or something like that. 家がどうなの? What's up with the house? うちらが今いるべき場所じゃないかも. Perhaps it's not the place we're meant to be right now. Alright, so 2 options. それって面白くもクソもないよ. That's not funny, you know. Or っていうかすっこんでる. Or, I'll just be heading out then. So the options are, that's not funny or I'm leaving, basically. Digits crew. No funny, says Grace. No funny. まあ気にしないで Well, don't worry about it. あなたは何も気にしない主義でしょ You're just the type with not a care in the world, right? だからもういいよ。これからも何も気にしなくても So it's fine. Just don't worry about anything from now on. Hakuna Matata. いつも通りどっか行って適当に遊んできなさい Just go off to somewhere and just spend all your time playing around like always. っていうか、あれなんだよ Well, I'll just do that then. 世に出て頑張って成功したっていう事例が身近にちゃんとあれば私はこんなことになんなかったじゃないの Oh gosh. I think I remember how this line goes in English. So what she said was something like I'll just be another fantastic blooming success story in our family, like really sarcastically. I think yeah そんなことは言わせ Why you can't just say that. ここから出ていて欲しかったんじゃないの? She says like I'll just leave like you wanted, right? Something like that. 自分じゃそれが買わなかったからっつって。This is kind of a difficult conversation to interpret. Something like the line in English is something like it'll just be like another line of the failures in her family or something like that. She's saying something like I'm sorry I'm not what you wanted or something along those lines. 私ってとにかくボロスキ家という負け犬家系の最新失敗作かもしんないな. Oh, well, this is like that famous line where she says like, I'll just go off and be another the latest failure and the long line of failures in our family. Mo ikuwa. I'm heading out. There's just no sound in the room except for the clock. And Mom has nothing more to say. Alright, so Nick is live now. I think we're going to play a little bit longer. I think maybe Harfest is today, so maybe what we'll do is hang around town for a bit. And then we'll end as the Harfest event begins. And leave that for the next stream. And as for when we can stream this game next, I mean, Emoto, if you're free to watch, like, there are some holidays at the end of next week where Grace will be off work too, so Grace, maybe we can arrange some Night in the Woods on those days. Selmers! Alright, I've got to write down Selmers' poems in Japanese. Ah, kazarimono da. Whoa, nice decorations, perhaps.
Halloween wa honki da kara ne.
Basically says I love Halloween. Suge! Wow.
新しく書いたし聞いてみる?
You want to hear my new poem? Okay. Oh, this is the one I have memorized. I love this poem. This is like my favorite one. I recited this one to Grace on memory. And she was like applauding me for it.
月とコウモリ、空は曇り、夜はブラック、夜食はスナック.
So, moon and bats, the sky is black. Or wait, moon and bats. The sky is cloudy, the night is black, midnight snack. Ine. Oh, but it continues though. We gotta write this part down because I probably don't have this. Actually, did I write this down? I might have written it down when I was watching my the Japanese playthrough I was watching. Maybe not. Alright, so Totoeta pizza. Let me just write this down by line to make sure I spell everything properly. Totoeta pizza. Atatemeta asa. Sameta ga tabeta wa. Alright, so this part of the poem, it says, Like the pizza I had was like the pizza I had was hot in the morning, it got cold, but I ate it anyway. Sugoi reality da ne. So realistic.
実際にあった話だよ。
Based on a true story.
私、ハロウィンが大好き。
I love Halloween. 私もだよっていうか当然じゃん。Me too, but isn't that a given? 収穫祭行く? Are you going to Harfest?
いや、子供たちにお菓子配らないと。だからここにいるわ。
Now I gotta hand out candy to kids, so I'll be here.
いい人すぎるよ、セレマ。
You're too good of a person, Selma. Selmers.
収穫祭はバカバカしいよな。
Harfest is stupid. そう、私は大好きなんだけどな。Well, really? I love it.
小学生か、あなたは。
What are you, an elementary school kid? 違うね。No. Alright, so Harfest has been mentioned, which brings me to today's Japanese word of the day. I mean, we're not really going to be seeing Harfest in this stream, but since I made the Japanese word of the day in advance, assuming that we would be getting into Harfest today. So the Japanese word of the day is omatsuri, which means festival in general. So omatsuri or omatsuri is the Japanese word for festival. And when you use that kanji in a compound word, like with other kanji, the traditional Chinese reading of the kanji is sai. And so Harfest in this game is called shukakusai. Shukaku meaning harvest. So it's called Harfest in English, which is like a pun on harvest and festival. It's really not like any sort of pun in Japanese. It's just literally called Harvest Festival. There's not really any wordplay in the Japanese translation.
うちのかぼちゃに手出すんじゃねえぞ。
Better not touch my pumpkin. All Hallows Eve, says Grace. Alright, so Chazikov wouldn't be here, right? No. Oops, didn't mean to fall back down. I don't think there's really much going on in town on Harvest Festival Day, though. Or on Harfest Day. Can't see game? Oh, whoops, what am I doing? I guess on Discord you could see it. Well, whoops, I'm being ridiculous. Just jumping around with no game for people to watch on Twitch. Unprofessional. Can't believe it. Everybody go to the Discord for exclusive content on what you would have, what you already missed on Twitch. Like 20 seconds of jumping around on wires. Alright, so anything in the sewers? Fisherman's not here. Yasmin no ko ni oishii pretzel o agetara o yorokubi sun darou na. Alright, so my pretzel or my pretzel babies. My mouse babies will be so happy if I bring them a tasty pretzel. Fuck, I screwed it up. Never mind then, we're not going to get to feed the babies today. Looks like I don't have a chance today. It's fine, we've already seen the rats percent. What the hell? Minna wa doko ni ita no? Where'd everyone go?
Mogu mogu.
Huh? What sound would mogu mogu be exactly? Just like the sound of like muttering or something? Yeah, my dictionary doesn't have any results for it. I assume it's just like a muttering noise. Huh? Mogu mogu. 嘘だろ。私たちも昔やってたらこれ。Well, really? I used to do that a long time ago too. Do what? Mogu 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 mogu. まあ、うちの近所はお手柔らかいにね。Feel free to stop by my neighborhood, I guess. Mogu 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 mogu. Yoshi, yakusoku da yo. It's a promise. I think that whole conversation was a joke where you're just not supposed to understand what's being said there. I assume it was talking about like getting candy on Halloween or something, and May's like, yeah, just come by my house and I'll give you some. I think it's probably basically what that conversation was. See, is Pastor K going to be here on Harfest? Probably not. Like I said, I don't think really anything is going on in town on Harfest Day because the game's just kind of trying to rush you to the evening event. Which, starting on Harfest next stream is going to be a challenge because, oh my god, there's just so much reading to do. I might honestly just skip like through some of the cutscenes during Harfest because, if I'm being perfectly honest, Harfest is like one of my least favorite segments of this game. It's kind of interesting to see the first time, but then after that it's just kind of a long, drawn out cutscene where not really much actual plot is happening. Ah, isogashi. Busy. Is there a journal entry for playing with the yarn? I think I've already played with the yarn in this playthrough, but I can try that real quick. Oh, let's go this way in case Bruce is out there. Oh, well, there's Kate. いい加減美を履いてくれないかな? I can't make that thing breathe. The thing's not going to breathe fire on me, is it? Konnichiwa. Hello. 誰か待ってんの? Are you waiting for someone? まあ、ドタキャンされちゃったみたいね。What does that mean? Oh, that is, wow, that is very like waseego. So dotakyan means like last minute canceling, like flaking on someone at the last minute. Yeah, it's more like someone bailed on me last second. Dotakyan. Because I think the origin of that phrase is, I think dota means like loitering around, like fooling around, like flaking, and then, you know, kyan is kyanseru. So it's just a really contracted phrase meaning to bail on someone last second. もしかしたらデート? Wait, is it a date? 目の持てるようなデートではないよ. It's not the kind of date you would imagine it to be, May. Her Dota from Durarara. I am not familiar with that anime. 実は私の仕事の大半はね、 人に呼び出されます。その人のところに向かいます。ドトキャンくらっちゃいますというパターンなのよ。So a big part of my job is people asking me to meet with them and then me going out to see them and then them canceling on me last second. その人の待ち合わせ場所はこの像だったの? So you were planning to meet with someone at this statue? なんとか聖人 or I mean this god ルベルね Libello そうそう火を吐くやつね Yeah, the fire breathing dude 得意の the cannibal それはちょっと先順化しすぎね Oh, so I just missed Sujunka. Does that mean like oversimplification? Can't get a dictionary result for that, but I assume she's saying like that's like a bit oversimplified. でもまあ基本的にはそうね But yeah, I guess you're basically right. 人の像を建てるんだったらこいつがいいな I mean as far as man-made statues go, this one's pretty nice. 教会の前に建てるならねI mean, and you know, like building in front of a church. まあ、ここに建てたのは私じゃないけどね。I mean, I'm not the one who built it after all. でもね、ルベロ星人の物語から学ぶべきことっていろいろあるのよ。But there are a bunch of things to be learned about the tale of the god Lubello. 火を吐くこと、人を食うこと。So yeah, like breathing fire or like eating people. I go with eating people. まあそれでもいいけどね。Yeah, it's part of it, I guess. この像は教会の犯罪奨励活動によって建てられたんだから冗談だけど It said that the statue is built as a way of preventing crime, or wait, as a way of showed it. It's jokingly said that building this statue is a way of encouraging crime at this church. 結果は確かに出そう。Well, that's going to yield results. ちなみに、例の件はどう? So, can you like give me an example? 例の件って何? What do you mean? ブルースとかの件 Like something about Bruce. とりあえず様子を見ながら待ってる Anyway, I'm just gonna wait here and look around for a bit. そうして祈るしかないわ Guess there's nothing to do but pray. So is Bruce not here then? Oh yeah, he is. 今夜収穫祭に来る? Are you gonna come to Harfest tonight? どうだろうわからん Should I? I don't know. あんま社交的じゃないんだな I'm not really a social guy. もし来たら声かけてね Well, if you come, let me know. 私は行くよ I'm going. わかった Gotcha. 行くかもしれない Maybe I'll go too. Are there any weird teens out here? There's weird teens! I didn't think they would be out here, but... Oh, I guess because of Harfest. Yeah, they're going to be out here. Wait, shoot. What was the thing we had to say for the, Do we want to go for, like, pentagram % this playthrough? Like, do we care? Because I'm trying to remember what thing we have to say here to get the pentagram storyline going. Isn't it something about a boat? Yamato, can you back me up on this? There's, like, a part where you have to, like... talk about one of 3 prophecies or something, and the one you have to say is something about a boat. Grace, are you available to play one of the weird teens? Let me just look up the weird teen thing with the Night in the Woods pentagram. Ghost ship. Okay, that was it. Is this a long convo? I'm not sure. So, maybe I should do it. Yo. Konnichiwa. Hey. Ghost ship and playground. We had to say both of those things. It is the playground. The playground is the one I'm supposed to say. Oh, you're gonna have to be more clear. Do you mean I had to... Are there 2 lines, or is there only 1 line and I say it's the playground? Say ghost ship. Okay. Oi!
遠くの国から訪ねてきた両人よ。
We are travelers from visiting from a far off land.
長い旅を経てここにたどり着いたのだ。
We traveled far and wide and arrived here.
我々のもとに
Before you. Oh no, they're saying that she traveled far and wide and arrived here before them. So May's the traveler.
15分ぐらい歩いてきただけなんだけど、家から
This place is 15 minutes from my house.
故郷を遠く離れた両人よ。我々がお前の未来を占ってやる。
O traveler far from your home, we shall tell the prophecy of your future.
その前に正直に答えてくれ。
But before that, answer well and truthfully.
この中から目にしたことのあるものを答えろ。
Answer of these choices, tell us which of these you have seen.
沈没船、丘の上の幽霊、壊れた矢。
So, a sunken ship, there's a sunken ship, what was the second one? A ghost on a hill, or a broken arrow. なんなんだよ、マジで。What are you talking about? 私、ていうか、ただのゴース高校生じゃん。なんで答えなきゃいけないんだよ。You guys are just a bunch of weird high school kids. Why do I have to answer you? Teamboat sent. The sunken ship.
町に帰ってくるときに遊び場に古い船が
When I came back home, there was an old ship on the playground. Yeah, now I understand what you mean. She's specifically referring to the ship that was on the playground.
ていうかなんで
So why do you ask?
よく答えてくれた。
You have answered well.
では、お前の将来を占って。
And now we shall predict your future.
迫り来る闇にそびえ。土下のしてやろう。
We will give you the prophecy to protect you from the darkness that lies ahead.
夏時間ってこと？じゃあ、占ってみて。
So the first one is, wait, what do you mean, like summertime? Or the second one is, alright, well, tell me. I'll pry.
は。そうやって順番で喋んのって練習とかしてんの？
Are you guys like practicing talking in order?
その前に答えたまえ。
Before... First answer us this.
神とはなんだ？
What is God? Oh, well, we've played this game before, so we know what God is. Let's see some God in the chat.
は、それは思いやりはあるが不在なのか？
So is it the existence of... Oh, 不在. So is God considerate but unpresent?
思いやりがなく疎遠なの？
Oh, it's one of the teens speaking.
思いやりがなく疎遠なのか？
Or is it considerate but far away?
凶悪で放浪なのか？
Or is it wrathful but wandering?
優しくて役立つじゃないの？
Not kind and useful?
それでよくない？
Doesn't that sound right? Oh, Emoto, does it matter what I say here? Do you know? I'm supposed to answer what God is. Isn't the ghost ship the only thing that matters? The prompts are God is considerate but unpresent. God is considerate but far away. Or God is wrathful and like wandering, like wanders around. Wrathful but vagrant. Or wrathful and vagrant, I should say. The other ones have the word but. This one just says wrathful and vagrant. Does this matter? I'm not sure. Ship is the only one that mattered? Alright, considerate and unpresent.
事実に間違いなし。
That is a fact.
彼女は未だに帰ってくるよう働きかけている。
Who is being referred to here? So they're referring to God as a she, I think, and they're saying, even now she is working to return home. Kanojo te dare? What do you mean she?
お前の未来に何かが見える。
We see something in your future.
我々は知ってる。
We know.
我々は知ってる。我々は知ってる。
We know, we know, we know.
もう分かったからめんどくさ。
Alright, I get it. What a pain in the ass.
空が空っぽであれば観測するだけで十分なのか？
If the sky is empty, can it be properly observed?
占いじゃなくてただの質問じゃん。
That's not fortune telling, that's just asking me a normal question.
もうちょっと簡単なのどう？
How do you make it a little bit simpler?
私の今日の晩ご飯は何？
What am I gonna eat for dinner tonight?
知らねえしどうでもいい。
We do not know, so whatever, man.
私タコス食べたい。
I want to eat tacos. Hold on, I'm gonna get a screen cap of this too. I want to eat tacos. Whoops.
So no uchi na.
I want to eat tacos in that home.
そのうちタコスが食べられるのだ。
That is the home. That is the home in which tacos can be eaten. じゃあ、私そろそろ行くわ。I'm gonna go now.
待て。
Wait.
この聖なる岩に刻み込まれた神秘的な印が目に入らぬか。
So wait, before you go, can you see the mysterious symbol that is carved in the rock?
あんたらが書いた
Is that Goban bullshit? I know that means pentagram, I'm just making sure I'm reading it correctly. Oh, Gobose. I'll have to note that. Gobose.
あんたらが書いた
Gobose でしょ? You mean the pentagram that you guys drew?
あんたらが書いた怖い
Gobose でしょ? Or the terrifying pentagram that you guys drew? I'm gonna call it terrifying.
うるせえよ。神秘的っつってんじゃん。
Quiet, you. It's mysterious.
そんで、これと同じものを3つ見つけるのだ。
You must find 3 of the same symbol.
3つ見つけると、お前もあれに観測される。
If you find the 3 of them, then we can like find it in you, something like that.
闇の中で
In the darkness.
なるほど。
I see. そろそろ行くわ. Alright, I'm gonna head out now.
あんたらかわいいな。
You guys are cute.
変だけどさ、楽しいって意味の変だから。
You guys are weird, but weird in a fun way. これって真面目な話なんだけど. This is a serious matter. ふざけてるわけじゃねえし. This is no joke. 私たちにはどうでもいいことだから. We are nothing. でもさ、ちょっとさ. But, you know, わかったわかった。こぼせがないかちゃんと見とくから。I'll be on the lookout for pentagrams. よし。ははは。喋る順番狂っちゃったじゃん。Hey, you guys messed up the speaking order. ちげえよ。今回は逆番なだけ。You're wrong. We just reversed the order. 怖くなってきちゃったかな。Did it scare you? じゃあね、わけわかんない高校生ども。Alright, well, I'm off, you weird teens. 私たちのこと、牧師さんに作らないよね。Don't tell the priest about us, okay? ここにいるっての。Don't tell her that we're here. 言わないよ. I won't tell her. ありがとう. 助かる. Thank you. That is a big help. この間会った3人の変な高校生. I met these 3 weird teens today. Weird teens. Let's see some weird teens in the chat. Weird teens. Alright, so we set up the pentagram percent as well. Alright, so I'll play with the yarn just to see if that does anything. I'm pretty sure I've already done this in this playthrough. To comment on the yarn and how it bounces. Yeah, I've definitely done this earlier, so I don't know if that adds a journal entry or anything, but we have played with the yarn before in this playthrough in case that does anything important. Alright, I'm not going to translate what the tall council guys are saying. Here's Aunt Mall Cop, though. Yo, Poriko-ba-chan. Or Oba-chan. Sup, Aunt Cop is basically what she doesn't really call her Mall Cop in Japanese. Yoku kenju o motteiru hito ni sonna fuu ni koe kakerareru yo ne. That's not exactly something you should say to somebody who's carrying a handgun. Nani sore? What do you mean? Sono ju te honto ni hin no? Do you really need that gun for anything? And by the way, what are you doing here? Michi o fusa shiteru yo. Closing off the roads. Sorete ju ga nai to dekinai koto? Is that not something you can do without a gun? Watashi nani ni utteru to omou? How many people do you think I've shot? Shiranai. Demo sugee shiritai. I don't know, but I'd like to know. Hitori. Just one. Koroshichatta? Did you kill them? Iie. No. Te koto wa toku ni hitsuyou nai te koto da yo ne. That means you don't really need it then, do you? Dekai senpu toka mochi aruita ii jan. You just walk around carrying a big battle axe instead. それなら迫力たっぷりだね。That would make a bigger impression on people. 考えとくよ。I'll think about it. Oh, 何もかも収穫祭ムードじゃん。収穫祭ムードじゃん。Whoa. What a... Whoa, that really puts you in the Harfest mood. っていうか、ただ怖そうを減らしただけのハロウィンじゃん。But it's just a less scary... I guess it's really just a less scary version of Halloween. まあ、なんでもいい。But whatever. 早く家帰って準備しないと。I gotta head home and get ready. そうしてもいいけど。I guess. もうちょっとブラブラして帰ってもいいし。But I guess I can walk around a bit more first. 収穫祭の空気をもうちょっと吸って。Just take in the air of Harfest a bit longer. まあ、それから帰るわ。And then I'll head home. I guess we can't go on the pickaxe right now, but Lori's here. 収穫祭楽しみだよね。I'm looking so forward to the Harfest. 収穫祭ってちょっとバカらしくない？ But isn't Harfest a little stupid? 私は60年代のドラキュラ映画をいっぱい見よっと。I'm just gonna watch some 60s Dracula movies. A bunch of 60s Dracula movies. そっちの方が楽しそうじゃん。Yeah, actually sounds a bit more fun. ピザも頼もうと思ってる。I think I'm gonna order pizza too. Let's put me in the mood for pizza, dude. Itori urame dekiru shi. And maybe do some like fortune reading. すげえ、14歳の時の私なんかより全然生きてんじゃん。Wow, you're a lot smarter than I was when I was 14. Soul, really? 14歳の時何してたの? What were you like when you were 14? 恥ずかしくて言えないサイトでチャットしてた。or 自分の人生を台無しにしようとしているみたいだった。So either I was doing nothing in particular with my life, or I was chatting on websites that are too embarrassing to admit. Was May doing Bleach RPs when she was 14? That's just a joke. I'm not saying that was embarrassing, Grace. Should I go with this one, though, that she was typing in chat rooms? じゃあね。またね. Oh, there's no comment on it. He doesn't even say anything. They don't even say anything about it. It's just like, alright, well, bye then. But I guess May didn't specify what kind of chat rooms, so there's not really much to talk about there. Alright, is Angas working right now? He is. Alright, let's see some Angas in chat. Happy Halloween! Ho ho ho. May mo. Yeah, you too, May. どう? Kawaii kibun? How about it? You feeling spooked? Feeling spooky? すっごくね。見ればわかるでしょ? Of course, can't you tell just by looking at me? Kawaii kao yatte. Try making a spooked face. There's spooked Angus. Here, let me take a screenshot of spooked Angus. spooked Angus. Angus, ただ笑っているだけじゃん。Angus, you're just smiling. しかも、可愛いんじゃなくて可愛いらしいんだけど。That's more cute than scary.
そっか。
でも努力していない。I appreciate the effort though.
ふふふ。
Alright, I need to hydrate, but we're almost at the end of stream anyway, so I think I'll just hang in there a bit longer. Oh, there's the Smelters fans though.
収穫祭行くか？
Going to Harfest?
いや、今日は試合を見るわ。
No, I'm gonna watch the match. I'm gonna watch the game tonight.
今夜試合あったっけ？
Wait, was there a game tonight?
今日はねえけど、この間の名プレイ集を見ようかなって。
There's no game, but I was gonna watch the replays tonight.
一緒に行こうじゃねえか。楽しいかもしれんぞ。
I was thinking it would be fun if we went to the Harfest together, though.
外の空気を吸ったり、パレードを見たりできるし。
We could breathe in the air of the outdoors and check out the parades.
試合は
how is that red?
試合は生で見たことあるか？
Have you ever watched a match live before?
ねえかな。
Maybe not.
収穫祭行こうぜ。楽しめっかも。
Welcome back. What? So the Harfest is gonna be fun.
じゃあ行くか。
Should we go then?
その調子だ。スメタルズ万歳。
Yeah, let's do it. Smelters Bonsai. Go Smelters.
スメタルズ万歳。
I'm not really pushing my voice that hard on the Smelters fans today because I don't want to lose my voice. Alright, we didn't get a pretzel today, so there's no point in, feeding the rats, but...
So's back.
You're back? Grace is back?
So's back.
Sus back? Oh, the
hear
bird's
that?
back!
Yeah,
Roommate's
the
back.
bird. The bird's back.
You were saying guess who's back? I thought you were saying sus back, and I was like, what? I couldn't hear you, you're just like, sus back! Sus back!
No, the bird's back.
The bird's back.
I said guess who's back.
Yeah, I figured that out the second time. First I heard sus back, and I was like, what?
Suspect.
Sus back. It's like when you when somebody has like really ripped back muscles and you think they've been like using steroids, you're like sus back. こいつは象が大好きだったんだろうな。This person really likes statues. 自分の像を作ってくれて、今時なかないよね。I don't think I would really get a statue made of myself. どんだけ自分が好きなんだよ、みたいな。It's just a measure of how much you love yourself. 自分の像なんか作ってもらわなくてもいいんだよ。I don't think I really need a statue of myself. 自分の像を作ってもらうとしたら、挑戦の高いやつがいいな。But if I were gonna have a statue made of me, it would be really tall. Whoops, I fell. I see the dude reading the newspaper out there, so we can talk to him. There's like TV static in that one apartment. Yo. こんなとこで何してんの? What are you doing here? 別に Not much. どっか行ってくれ Go away. 何してんの? What are you doing? 新聞だよ新聞 Reading the newspaper. 何か面白いニュースない? Anything interesting in the news? 今年はハロウィン関連の犯罪率が例年より下回ってるんだ。The crime rate on Halloween this year is lower than average. ハロウィン関連の犯罪ってどんな犯罪なの? Or specifically the Halloween crime this year is lower than it normally is. What exactly is a Halloween crime? 褒美とか器物損壊とかあとオカルト的なもんとかもな。Like arson and property damage and I guess like occult stuff. まあ夜はまだまだこれからだよ。Well, it's not nighttime yet, so お前オカルト的な悪さとかするんじゃねえぞ。You're not to any occult stuff, are you? オカルト的な悪さはやっぱり尽くすつもりなんだけど。I mean, I'm not exactly trying to do any occult stuff. オカルト的な悪さなんかしちゃったら警察呼んでやっからな。If you're up to any occult show, I'm gonna call the cops on you, okay? こっちには悪魔とか How do you read that? Like 7... Is it like the 7 deadly sins? I assume that's what it means, but my dictionary doesn't have a translation for it. とかがついているから警察なんか敵はないよ。Just something like the cops aren't exactly opposed to demons in the 7 deadly sins, something like that. Alright, before we talk to Greg, let's go this way and see if Germ is out here. Germ the Stair God. Germ is here. Alright, let's see some Germ warfare in the chat. Oops, that's the wrong emote. There we go. Oh, he must be hanging out with the Crusties. What do they call them? It's like Kitapan is what they called them in Japanese. The dirty punks. Yo, Jamu. Yeah, mate. Chua. Oh, it's like konnichiwa, chua. Ore Skiamzu. Sup, I'm Scams. Skamusu. Konoko wa Jenna. This is Jenna. Yeah. Yo. Washa. Biru Don. I'm Bill Don. Then Ore wa Jam. And I'm Germ. Atashi Mei. I'm Mei. 何を言おうとしていたが、 何か言おうとしていたかどう忘れちゃった。I forgot what I was gonna say. ねえ、ジャムってさ、収穫祭来る。どうかな。So, hey Jeremy, you coming to Harfest? I don't know. みんな行くの? Are you guys all going? 行ってみるよかな。Yeah, maybe I'll go check it out. パーティーならいつでも大歓迎。I'm always down for a party. だってさ、この街ってガチで幽霊がいるんだよな。Speaking of which, aren't there ghosts in this town? Huh? Little Joe じゃん。Like little Joe. ああ、そうだね。ここらではレジェンド級だもんね。Oh yeah, he's a legend. 友達のテープワームがさ、ブライトハーバーにいるんだけど、この街では絶対降りねえって言ったよ。So my friend Tapeworm lives in Ann Harbor, but he says they definitely don't have them here, I guess. Or he's not coming down here. 幽霊がいるからってさ、because there's ghosts. 笑えるなたわごと。Oh, that's funny, all that nonsense. 幽霊はさ、車両基地に入って、純粋で罪のないやつをさらうって。So it's said that ghosts like kidnap innocent people or something like that, innocent people in parking lots. だったらメイドは心配いらねえじゃん。Well, you got nothing to worry about then. 何言ってんだよ、おっさん。俺らだって超純粋じゃん。Hey man, what are you saying? I'm totally innocent. Totally pure. じゃあ、収穫祭で会おう。Let's meet up at Harfest. 面白かったよ。会えてよかった。This was fun. I'm glad I met you guys. こっちこそ、お嬢ちゃん。You too, kid. じゃあね、ジャム。Later, Germ.
またね。
Later. Oh, Germ's talking about pentagrams. Must be friends with the weird teens. Alright, so let's check on Greg, and then I think we're about ready to end. Oh, it's my favorite cat. Slithering cat. I haven't showered. Well, Grace, you should probably do that if you're going to do that, because movie. Yo! Choshi wa dou? Hey, how are you? いい感じ。収穫祭で多忙だよ。I've been good. Been really busy because of Harfest. 誰もいないんじゃん。But nobody's here. さっきまではラッシュだった。There was a rush just a little while ago. まあ、恐ろしい。It was spooky. マジで恐怖を覚えたよ。I remember the fear, the terror. ここって何時ぐらいが一番忙しい when are you the busiest here? 午前中は最悪だよ. The mornings are the worst. 昼ごろも結構最悪だし. Afternoons are pretty bad too. 俺が帰ってからも最悪だな. And even worse after I leave. そんな時は女のクリスティーンが来る. That's when the owner Christine comes in. クリスティーンって見たことないね. Never met Christine or never seen her before. 来る前に帰るようにしてるんだ. She goes home before I come in. いいね. とりあえず俺もいるしお前もいるし天気もいいしこの蛍光灯をぶっ壊さなきゃいけないのなって. Alright, so you're here and I'm here and the weather's nice and I got all these light bulbs I gotta break. 心配してたよ. Been worried. で、どうよ? I guess we can do this minigame again. This will be quick though. Actually, this is the first time we've had this minigame in this playthrough, isn't it? Oh, I missed it. He went long with that one. He's gonna throw something at me. It's a good thing there's no achievement for this, because I don't think I've ever broken all of them successfully. That one wasn't even, like, possible to hit, dude. Threw it too far away. Greg is yelling, these are 67 cents! Alright, we're all out. Well, they all ended up broken in one way or another, so we did break them all. Oh, we got a journal for that too. Gregu Saiko Osha. Alright, so we're gonna head home and then we'll save as the Harfest cutscene begins. That way Grace can shower and get ready for a Gojira. What time is train? I'll look that up once this is over. Oh, this is home. Alright, May, go inside, please. Please! Alright. Alright, is this the cutscene? Alright, there we go. So we are saved. Alright, so we didn't make it to Harfest today, but we'll start the next stream at the beginning of the Harfest event. So today we got through basically a day and a half. We got through the whole bee cutscene and Battle Dream, and then wander around town talking to people. So that was a solid 3-hour Night in the Woods stream. So I'm going to set up to raid Nick right now. Nick is playing, I think Mario Tennis was on his schedule for today. So we're going to raid Nick and call it. Grace and I will not be on Nick's stream for very long today because we're going off to see Godzilla vs. Kong. But tomorrow I will be on Nick's channel so that I can beat him at Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer and maintain my winning streak. A raid message. Let's see. What do you think is a good raid message? Follow DSB for more Night in the Woods and fun times. Everybody follow Grace too, because she's the best. Alright, so how about so much ase? Or how about so much asu? So much asu. How about that? Is there like a sweaty emote? I don't remember. Sweaty emoji. Oh, here's one. So much asu. There we go. That'll be the raid message. Alright, so thank you everybody for anybody who happened to tune in to today's Night in the Woods stream. I'm going to set up this raid on Nick. Nick is playing Mario Tennis. Alright, everybody, raid with the message so much asu. This has been Night in the Woods. We got some holidays next week where I might be able to play some more of this game, and I hope we can because we're almost at the end of part 2. I'd really like to finish this playthrough before we hit the 1 year mark since we started it. But we'll be playing Night in the Woods, playing Mario 64, maybe Mario RPG, some indie games. I'll try to stream as many fun games as I can this summer. And also there's a lot of stuff going on Nick's channel this month that I'll be involved in. So thank you everybody for watching. So everybody soon, we're going to raid Nick. So much asu. Shout out to Blazer Gamer 112 official _ Grace. Thank you everybody for watching. We're going to raid now. Bye.